What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of 47 Meters Down, Uncaged. Hey, before you watch this review, please subscribe to my channel and press that like button and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you would like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. Now, what you need to keep in mind is that this is not necessarily a direct sequel. 47 Meters Down Uncaged is more of a spiritual sequel or an anthological sequel to the 2017 movie. But man, do I have a blast watching this latest installment because I receive exactly what I've come to see. I'm already showing you my bias as it is because I am a huge fan of shark movies in general. But 47 Meters Down Uncaged cranks the fear and the fright up to 11. This movie's one and only goal is to scare the hell out of you. It's like you're on a roller coaster ride. It's terrifying, it's intense, it gets you jumpy. 47 Meters Down Uncaged is absolute sheer terror. Once again, scripted by Ernest Riera and director Johannes Roberts, both of whom return for 47 Meters Down Uncaged, starring Sistine Rose Stallone, Sophie Nélisse, John Corbett, Nia Long, and Corinne Fox. The story this time focuses on 4 teen girls who are supposed to go on their field trip, but instead they decide to go off and do their own thing, which eventually leads them to diving in a ruined underwater city. What starts out to be a pretty breathtaking short dive, it quickly turns into nightmare as the girls encounter some of the biggest, meanest, baddest, deadliest great white sharks in the ocean. 47 Meters Down Uncaged is like if you take the first movie and throw it in the dryer, and voila, you get this sequel. You strip everything that's melodramatic and sentimental about the first movie and just leave the thrills, and that's what 47 Meters Down Uncaged basically is. Sure, there's a bit of sisterhood dynamic going on here as well, but it's not as fully explored or not as deeply explored as it was in the first movie with Mandy Moore and Claire Holt. In this one, Corinne and Sophie play half-sisters and they don't really get along, but all that stuff is just on the surface or superficial high school popularity cred. The somewhat little emphasis on their relationship is just there simply so that it would mean something when they are ultimately forced to rely on each other to survive. I freaking love the looks for the sharks in this one. The sharks look like they've gone through some hard times. They've got dents and bruises and battle scars on them. These are the kind of sharks that other sharks would be afraid to mingle with. On top of which, their eyes are somewhat blind, so their heightened senses are even sharper than your usual species. Whereas the sharks in the first movie seem like they were just following their natural instincts in response to whatever or whoever it is that has entered their territory. The sharks in this sequel, on the other hand, are way more aggressive and they're out to get you. Of course, this movie had to find 4 of the hottest young adult female actresses around to be the leads, and so Brienne, Corinne, Sistine, and Sophie are some of the sexiest, freshest faces around. They look fantastic, and on top of that, they also look fantastic when they perform as if they're facing death. Their screams, their panic mode, their shock, and oh, did I mention their screams? These girls successfully make all of those moments look absolutely convincing. And last but not least, another thing that's also awesome about 47 Meters Down Uncaged is that whenever you feel as if the situation is about to be safe, just when you think that the characters might end up okay, this movie frequently shatters that hope. I kid you not, it keeps screwing with your false sense of security time and time again, which is so badass because, as I said earlier, you get exactly what you've come to see. This non-stop, relentless fear factor of a movie watching experience, so many unexpected surprises, and so many unbelievably close calls. You will feel on edge the entire time, and that's how you know when a shark movie has done its job.